Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to Dutchman Plays Mahjong Soul. Today we're getting back into the ladder grind, so we're going to start off by going through our current standings. We're at 300 points out of 1400. We're basically 3 fourth place finishes away from demotion. We had a pretty bad streak of games. A lot of third places, a fourth, and only some seconds to make up for it. Our last first place finishes, although they were back to back, were, 5 games ago, 6 games ago. Not been good, to say the least. But we're hanging in there. We've had some good armor matches, so we're feeling confident. We can go ahead and dive right into our 4-player South in the gold room. With a little bit of luck, we're going to make some progress back. It's already mid-December. I hope everyone's got all their shopping done. Made some good fun plans for the holidays, getting to see the family and all that. 3-1-3-2. Maybe some tough competition, we shall see. Greet everyone politely. Let's have a good match. I've got a pair of ones, a 7-8, 2-4, 6-8 I like. East, west, and green. The west does nothing. East might be something. And the west is already once cut, as we can see. We'll get rid of that. The 4-7s are not great together. Anything one picks up, the other will pick up as well, so there's really no reason to have both, but either or is more valuable than a single honor is. So we'll hang on to them. Oof. An immediate west wind. It wouldn't have done anything for us aside from being a possible pinfu pair. But we've got a pair in the ones, so one of characters, so we don't need that. I've only got 4 blocks, and we paired the 4s, so that's good. Let's drop the green first. So now we've technically got 5 blocks. The 1-4s are not great together though. Double pair weight. And with this right here, we're technically looking for a 7 and a 3. If we get the 5, it kind of makes a mess of things. Perfect, there's a 7. We drop the east. Don't pwn it to the right, please. Anyone can pwn it, I don't care, just not to the right. A lot of hesitation, so somebody's thinking real hard about it. I don't know why you would have to hesitate on the east wind. It's an incredibly valuable tile. Alright, let's try and slide the 7 out. I didn't mean to click the 7, I meant to click the 4. The 4 is next to the door. I want to get rid of that sooner rather than later. And we've also upgraded our 2-4 into a 2-4-6. We now look for 3s and 5s. Alright, we can work with the Dora now. And if I drop the 1s, I can actually make Tanyao as well. That's not a problem. 3 of the 9s are gone, so I'm not too worried about getting Furitan on the 9 here. These are all inside simple tiles. This is an inside simple tile that accepts Dora. And I got a pair in the 4s. Ooh, a pawn of 4s. So maybe I can draw a 7 or an 8. Would be a little bit more efficient than the one-sided weight I'm working right now. I'm gonna take this instead. I was afraid of that. But it's just east only. They discarded the Dora, so... Uh, 1, 2, 5, 8, 5, 7, 7, 8, and a 1, 2, and then a 3, 8 in the bamboo doing nothing for us. Red, white dragon is our Dora. North is not our win, so we'll go ahead and throw that right away. 5, 8 is my weakest block. I've got 1, 2s. Could possibly make a Sanshoku shape. I'm gonna drop the 8 of characters here. But I might also just make a, probably not Pinfu, Ricci. I've got 1, 2, 3 blocks to fill, and then there's my pair. 8 bamboo first, and then the east. East is going to be safer later. Dang, man. The 9s would have been a good pair. That would have let me use the 3 for the Sanshoku. Will I open for this? No, I don't think I will. It's too risky. Maybe an Ipeco in the dots up here. Draw the 8, drop the 5. Then we gotta drop this 5 as well. Oh, it's coming together. I hate it. I can make the 9s the pairs. Drop the 5, drop the 7. Looking at a 6-9 weight. I'm gonna try it. Drop the 5 for now. I'm not surprised to see the open Tanya. This is a full Hanchan though. This is all the way to South Round, so we'll have plenty of times to make back our points. They pawn the 5, or they cheat the 5 on a 4-6, so I don't think they need the 7. Greens are safe. I had a feeling they were ready though. It was 2s and 5s. Nickels and dimes, nickels and dimes. We'll cash out when we go to the bank. 7-8, 3-4-5, 5-7. Some loose bamboo. Got a double. I got a 4-5 weight tucked away in here. So the 7 and the 1 are actually kind of floating right now. 9. I'm gonna pass on Sheen right now. Drop the 1 of bamboo, because with all these dots, we might be able to make something happen there. Possible Honitsu, possible Itsu. That's a Dora. It's a long way to the Honitsu, the half flush. But I can Chi, Pone, Pone is 3. And then a pair in the west. We'll see. We'll keep our options open on it. And that helps. I'm gonna drop the 8-9 here. I think we go for it. I got the 5s. The 2s are twice cut, but maybe we'll see one come from the left. Match the 7 there. And I think the 2 would also be... It'd be a bad weight. I think we're making our intentions clear with that discard after that call. Let's see how our opponents react. I called the pawn on that 5 because that leaves me with a 3-4 and a 4-5. The 3-4 is weak because it is really looking for the 2, which is mostly gone. Or a 5, which is also like incredibly gone. West is once cut over there. It's still making okay pair weight though. But we also need the 2 for this shape, right? So we get the 2 here. Then we get a 6 here. 2s are completely alive. Hopefully they don't get roamed on this. Alright, we're good there. I feel comfortable dropping 7, 8. Less so on the 8 though. No 5s, no 2s, no nothing. 2 West is unfortunate. We still were looking to make that our pair. It's just less good now. We found another pickup for the 2-4-5 or 2-5. Keep pushing. Let's go full chi Nitsu. If the West and the North are gonna get cut, let's just go balls to the wall with it. Looking for a 6-8 in the dots. Dropping the 1. And if we get the 8, we can even con the 5. The 6 is spicy. 1 came out, it got cheed. Could they have a second one in storage? Possibly a 4-5? And they cheat the harder one first? We'll try it. It makes it through. Chi. A pass. I don't want it. Yeah. On the bright side, I wasn't getting the 5. Oh, I was gonna con the 5 though. If I could have gotten the 8. That would have been silly. Alright, what do we got? 7, 8, 9, 2, 6, pair of 5s and a 9. 6, 7, 8 is completed. That's good. 1 of dots is our Dora. We got a pair in the 1s. Okay. So done, done. Drop the 9. And then the 2. This is looking for a 7. This is not actually a really good shape. 5, 7, 9. Dropping the 5. I think that's fine. Like, you look at the 6, 7, you're like, oh, I can pick up a 5 or an 8. But you also need to look at this at 8, 9 here and be like, oh, this only picks up the 7. And I've got one of them. So I actually prefer dropping the 9 off or the 6 off, whichever works better. In this case, we got a 6, 7, 8 here. I'm going to drop that 9. So now you can see my blocks pretty clearly. 5, 6, 7, 8. Gives us a chance to pick up a red 5, and I can drop off the ones then to make the upgrade. Alright, 3, 6, 9. Drop the 9 off. I don't mind a 3-sided for a 10 weight. But 1, 2, 3, 4 of my 12 tiles are gone. Makes it 8. I'm holding 1, brings it to 7. So it's just as efficient as a double-sided weight, but I'd be for a 10. 6, 7 are safe. I bet the 8 is safe as well. So drop 7, drop 8. I'm gonna take it. Rishi Pinfu. Rishi Pinfu Sumo. Dora. Maybe 4 Han if we get no Ura. Whenever we go Richi, we give them the old ninja in front of the moon. Ooh. 8 was safe. That's a good read by us. That's one of our tiles. The North Wind. Spicy. Pair of reds. We'll drop the north here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is beautiful. I got a 7, 8, and a 5. Drop the green first, then the 1 of bamboo. Although the 1 might make a good pair. South wind to the right, that's Yakuhai, because that's our seat wind. The 1 is going to pick up the 3, though, for Dora. In one way or another. Alright. Change the shape up a bit here. We can drop the 2 to make the pair of the 3s. I don't need a 2 on a 5. We need to find a pair because I'm going to pwn the reds if I see them. I'm the dealer, I just want to keep a couple streaks going. That completes that shape. I'm going to drop the 8 first. The 5 will pick up more tiles. But it might pick up tiles we already own, like the 7. If we draw the 6, it's actually not great. No, the 6 is fine. It gives you a 4-7 weight. Another 9, huh? I've already got a pair in the 3s, dropping the 2, so I don't need another 9. This one's really just hanging there, though. The 4 accepts the 3 better, so we upgrade the 1 to the 4. If I draw the 2, I still can take the 3 without being for a 10. If I draw the 3, I have a double-sided weight that's not for a 10. A lot of different ways to pick up a Dora on this 4. That's a 4. That looks really good. Give me a 2, 3, 4, 5 shape. I still think I want to drop the 4 and the 2 and the dots here. See, I don't like that. I'll just throw that 8 back. I think we definitely want to build on this bamboo right here. Look at those 5s and 6s already gone. We'll match the 4 from the left. So this is our pair at the moment. We're looking at this shape to fill in, looking for 2s and 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4 of the 8 tiles are gone. Yeah, of course it was. What were you thinking? But that's fine. That's going to put us into 3rd at least. Almost. Somebody must have had a pair of my reds, because nobody discarded them. A lot of bamboo here. Could pick up a 7. Double-sided 3, 4. South and the north are valuable. We can drop our west. Hey, that's great. We picked up a Dora. 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. I need a pair somewhere. Maybe Northwind? Maybe Southwind. I definitely don't need this 1 anymore, though. Discard South first because it might be double South. And indeed it is. Yakuhai, Yakuhai. Hey, the 6 is great. Is it? I think I spoke too soon there. I need a 2-5, not 6. And the 6 is actually going to pull away from the Dora. There we go. Two, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 3, 4. And then I got a Northwind, a 3, and a 6 of dots. Three Yakuhais on the board, and a Sumo from across the way. It's not going to change anything, though, as far as our position goes. Seven, 8, 8, 6, a 9, a 1, 3. The north is no longer our wind. We can drop the 9 off of the 6. Go the green right away. Drop the east now. I think now we're ready to drop the 9 here. The 6 on the 7. Five on the 6. I'm gonna drop the door. Yeah, that's to be expected. So we're gonna have to push against a scary hand if we want to keep going here. I've got a pair in the 2s, a 7, 8, a 5, 6, and a 6, 7. Drop the 2, the 2, 1. The 9's going to be safe to the right. The 8 is not, though. It's a very scary hand at the moment. The 7 isn't a roan yet. Try it. It passes. Alright. I think we're good. The 8s have been pwned, so the 6-7's a little weak. Not the 8s, but the 5. It's not a half flush, so I don't think it's going to hit him hard enough to change positions. Yeah. Just first and second playing with each other. South 3 already. What can we do? 5 is Dora adjacent and it's red. 4, 6, 6, 8. 7, 7, 7, 8, 9. So I've got a pair already. And that's a good pair as well. No, it ain't. I want a 6. I want to pick up a 6 on this. I think you drop 5, 2, 5. Pick up the 5 and the 7 here. And then hope you draw a 4 or a 6. Or a 7. I take a 7. Take the inside weight. First place just wants to Yaku high until the end of the game. That's fine. I really need him to hit the guy to my left though, to change our positions. 4 on the 5. I'll take it. We can't afford to get hit with how close the points are, so we'll play the 8 and then the 9. The 3 is also safe. At the very least, the dealer's gonna get hit harder, so that will put us into 3rd. And I just need to win a hand. And this all last. A pair of whites. Beautiful. I've got a lot of pairs, so I'm going to be stealing a lot of tiles. Am I going full toy toy? Maybe. Certainly doesn't look like it. Please don't. If you simo, that'll switch us back and I'll get 4th. Alright, next pwn is Tenpai. 2s and 8s. Will we con? Maybe. Drop our dangerous tiles first. The west is going to be safe later. A 5-8 of dots from the left would also get us Tenpai. If nobody drops a 5-8 and we pair these up, we can actually go for the toy toy. Come on! And that's gonna swap us right back. It's such bullshit. Down to 200. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please click the like and subscribe button. It really helps small channels like this one grow and reach a wider audience. And I hope you have a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening. Goodbye.